This week on Firies,
I'll be with you the whole time around, okay?
rescue on the highway, slicing through the wreckage in a race against time.
Not too much longer. Just got a few more things to do.
Two young ladies locked out on the 4th floor balcony need some assistance.
From high-rise heroes to a flaming emergency.
Fire brigade.
And what's cooking?
The complex of the hotel, because you've been illegally cooking.
It's a Friday evening and Liverpool's B platoon is at the start of its night shift.
Code 1, car fire, Liverpool, West City.
The first call out is a report of fire in a suburban driveway.
Yep, well, that case to be a fire.
Yeah, it's in the bonnet area.
Clearly visible from the highway, Pump 8 still has to navigate its way to the scene.
Those come around, there'll be people, so watch yourself.
A car is well alight. And it's uncomfortably close to homes.
Code 3 for CD4 as well.
The Firies need to get water on it fast. The fuel tank could blow at any second, so Pearl is quick with the hose. Thankfully, the flames are quickly extinguished. Then there's the smoke to deal with.
Coming out. Your car? No?
The driver of the borrowed car has no idea what caused it.
Yeah, it's my friend's car. He leaves the key with me. Wasn't able to, I just went to the petrol station, bought petrol, and came back in. Like I saw smoke coming out.
Just as well he parked and got out when he did. The outcome could be worse than a write-off.
Called the fire station, which they didn't come to take like 1 minute, 2 minutes. They're here already.
Just put it out before as quick as you can and go home.
Dinner time?
Yep, dinner time.
That might be wishful thinking on Cobby's part.
As it says on the printout, two young ladies locked out on the 4th floor balcony need some assistance. So it's not an emergency or a medical incident, it's just they're locked out in the balcony.
The women have been trapped for several hours.
38's already there, yeah.
And when it comes to high-rise rescues, Gleb's D platoon has all the right equipment.
Fire comms, Pump 8.
Station 38, Piermont, is already at the scene. But they need Gleb's Bronto to access the 4th-storey balcony.
But we were informed that the girl was actually trying to climb across from the balcony to the open window area that was across maybe 1.5 to 2 metres across, which is, you know, quite dangerous, and she could have fallen. That's why we actually got the ladder platform down to assist us.
So you reckon they're going to access that all right, around the tree, over the tree?
Yeah, I reckon it'll be touch and go.
A couple of hours after extinguishing the burning Barina, Liverpool prepares for the long night ahead.
Of course, you come out in the daylight, you don't realise your torch is on, and what someone's done here is they've left it on, so now the batteries are going flat, so I'll just quickly change them over. Oh, there's a job. Yep, blinding means good.
They don't know it yet, but B platoon's equipment and skills will be tested tonight. But first, they have an alarm at a popular budget motel chain to attend to. At this stage, it's not clear what's triggered the alarm.
Room 319. To the manager, is he? Okay, up to 319, so the 3rd floor, number 19.
The guests are evacuated. Pearl and Irene head upstairs to locate the alarm.
Yeah, 2nd station not required, over.
Smoke.
Fire
Glebe's balcony rescue is very much a case of one careful move at a time.
So the girls don't look too fussed. They look pretty happy about all the commotion that's going on down here. All right, George in action now.
This is where George hits his straps. It's where he's at his best, when he's under pressure.
You lock yourself out, girls.
We do get a lot of variety of different jobs, and it's just part of our job these days.
Which window's open?
So he's up there level at the moment. He just needs to swing it around parallel, yeah?
Yeah, bring it out, bring it down a little bit.
Hey, Jimmy, just setting it up a little bit higher. That'll do.
Good, I've got you back on cage control.
Right, mate, thanks.
I live for jobs like these. These are my favourite Bronto jobs.
It's too risky for the girls to climb from the balcony to the Bronto basket. George decides to climb into an open window instead.
Done a great job by the Georgie.
Oh, he's good, George.
He's the golden child for a reason.
George is the dark horse, mate.
There's nothing he cannot do when he's got that fire brigade uniform on.
Thank you very much.
There you go, girls.
Thank you.
How did you lock that? It must have slipped, did it?
We just slide the doors and probably it falls.
Yeah, you might have to get it fixed so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, probably.
I'll leave a spare key out there. We're in. Yeah.
All good?
Thank you very much.
All right, girls, don't lock your keys in again, okay?
Good work, Georgie. Clap him in, clap him in. Good work, George. Pleasure to watch, son.
Safely on ground level, Lubomira and Dagmara want to thank their heroes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's all right.
We've got, well, good memories for the rest of my life.
There you go.
No
Anytime.
job's too small. Any way we can help. Good, satisfying job as far as everything you do is really to help other people out.
Girls, good.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
See ya.
But one trouble-free job doesn't always lead to another. Glebe's D platoon is responding to an emergency in inner-city Chippendale.
A couple of people running around down here.
A 9-metre paperbark tree is well alight.
Fire comms, pumper 18 blue. We work code 3. We do have a tree with bark alight. Getting first aid reel to work over.
Local residents do their best to put the fire out, but buckets and boxer shorts don't quite cut it. Relieving firefighter Luke Mitchell gets on the hose to extinguish the blaze. But just when they think the fire is out, there's a turn for the worse.
Fire brigade.
Liverpool's B platoon is investigating the source of an automatic fire alarm at a budget motel.
Did you undo that?
Yeah, because of, because it was just keep going on, that's why.
Yeah. Once they go off, mate, they go off, and we hear about it, so you can't really undo it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to stay on your bed in my boots, so do you want to?
It's an offence to disconnect an automatic fire alarm. Pearl has to make sure it's reconnected so it can be reset.
Yeah, it'll do that until it gets reset. So there's a significant amount of smoke in the room. He's tried to tamper with the alarm just to stop that audible alarm, which I've explained he shouldn't do. I've told him to fit it back in because it's got to keep doing that till we vent the room out and reset it.
How bad's the smoke? Yeah, can you prepare a spare? Yes. Well, you've been tampering with the fire alarm. We've had to evacuate the complex of the hotel because you've been cooking inside the building, you could have caused a fire. There has been a fire, which is what all the smoke alarm's going off for. Had there been a real fire here, you would have delayed the response of the fire brigade. Let's all come outside now and we'll let that cylinder go in here. See if you can vent it out a bit.
Should have told you.
We're waiting. The smoke alarm's still going off. Until now. We were just waiting for the SO to reset it so that hopefully now that the smoke's cleared, it won't go off again.
I do feel sorry for people like this because they stay in this place because it's cheap and they try to minimise their costs a little bit more by bringing. Yeah, red light's gone now, mate. All's clear up here. Over.
I know you think I'm being hard and all this sort of stuff, but I do this for a job and I see people lose their lives because of simple little things that go wrong. All right?
Chris, he is Mr. Fire Brigade. He's very passionate about his job, loves what he does. He's full on. He's always working to make things better.
You've got someone tampering with the smoke alarm. You've got someone illegally cooking in their room when they're not supposed to, and they know they're not supposed to. There's signs up everywhere throughout. If you want to cook in accommodation, then book a hotel that's got a kitchen in it. Try to do it illegally. Someone's going to get hurt and it's going to cause problems every single time.
Glebe has successfully extinguished the flames on this paperbark tree. Now there's another fire to put out.
We just had a few embers go from the tree onto that balcony.
They must act quickly to stop it spreading through the building.
Get the ladder.
George tries to locate the apartment.
Fire brigade.
He doesn't know if the fire has made its way inside.
Hi.
It's the fire outside. There's your balcony, all right?
Yeah, no, I called in and I put water all over it.
Can I just look on your next balcony?
Of course.
How's that, Will?
Finding the right one is proving a challenge.
Fire brigade.
An hour shy of midnight, and B Platoon's night shows no sign of slowing down. Pump and heavy rescue are on their way to a motor vehicle accident with people trapped.
It's our aim to get them to hospital with what the medical industry calls the golden hour. So if you can get to a hospital within an hour of having an accident, there's a very, very good chance of survival. We're from the first due, so make sure that the trauma kit is applied, please.
Police and ambos are yet to arrive.
Passenger seat. Grab the EMT.
First thing Venus and myself did was grab a first aid kit, so we just took one each. Got any complaints? Where are you sore?
Yeah, like my hand is like numb now.
A female passenger is trapped in one vehicle and the driver of the other could be in serious trouble.
Yeah, is anything causing that pain? Did you hurt your shoulder or anything?
The driver of one of the vehicles was complaining of neck pain, so we just leave them in the vehicle, and then we know that we're going to need to remove the side of the car to maintain spinal alignment, extricate them that way.
And for that, B Platoon needs to bring out some serious hardware.
It's okay.
Liverpool's B Platoon is at a two-car accident with people trapped. Both victims have suspected spinal injuries.
Not yet. I'll jump in there and just keep his neck.
Although Dan is the youngest member of the platoon, he understands just how delicate this situation is.
Having been in hospital in a spinal ward, I was snowboarding down at Perisher and ended up going off a ledge and dropping about 8 to 9 foot straight onto my bottom. So I ended up compressing my spine and crushing a vertebrae in my back. So that involved about 6 weeks in hospital, so that was great fun. And then it was 6 weeks in a back brace. Are you right there, mate? Just make sure that you breathe nice and normally for me. Deep breath.
No, you're okay. Everything's all right.
What we do out on the road can affect the way that they end up.
The only way to safely extract the driver without causing spinal injuries is to carefully remove the car door. The Ambos are still on their way.
You're right here for a sec, Baz?
Yeah, I'm all good. If anything happens, I'll see you.
The mechanical advantage that's achieved with that kind of equipment is it's unbelievable. You know, it's around the sort of 16-ton spreading capability for the spreaders. It's very little effort for us, you know. And cutting pillars and stuff, it's, you know, it's like a you know, the knife through butter analogy, you know.
Hey mate, this is Ravi. He remembers the accident, complaining of pain down his right arm because of, and the right side of his neck.
The Ambos can now take care of the driver and the passenger in the other vehicle.
Is that your husband? Keep your head and neck nice and still, darling. It's really important that you keep looking out the front window, okay? Like what you're doing. I'm just going to have a listen to your chest, okay? Can you take some big breaths in out through your mouth?
She can't be moved until Pearl and Gordo take off the rear passenger door.
Have you got any pain in your hips? By the way, you're going to get this out now?
Take this the back door off.
Okay, sure. Before we move her, I'll get a line in her and give her some pain relief, okay?
Okay, you're going to hear a few bangs.
There's
I'll
going
be
to be
with
a
you
few
the whole.
bangs and things, okay?
I'll be with you the whole time around. Okay, I'll talk you through it. Just stay nice and still. We're going there. All right. Okay. See?
The idea is just not get excited, speak calmly, reassure them, let the patient know everything that's going on. Just reassurance is important.
Won't be much longer. Just got a few more things to do. All right.
Glebe is still trying to access a balcony that's caught fire thanks to a burning paperbark tree. They've soaked it with the hose, but need to make sure there's no more danger.
George, still smoking in there. Better get a ladder up. Get a ladder up there. We just had a few embers go from the tree onto that balcony and catch some cardboard alight. We're just extinguishing the cardboard on the balcony.
Can you get on the balcony?
Yeah. Yep. We don't know how the tree started. Could have been kids. Not really sure.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's all right, no drama. It's all out. There's one on the balcony next door. Do you know who lives next door here?
It's actually vacant at the moment.
Oh, is it? Okay, sweet.
Okay.
How you going, Luke? You winning?
No, it's pretty good, I think. There was some cardboard wedged between the air conditioning box.
Hey, guys, wait. That apartment next door's vacant, do you know? Next door's is empty.
Confident there's no threat to surrounding apartments, there's no need to break into the vacant one.
If that cardboard had been left to its own devices to burn away on the balcony, could quite easily have spread inside the unit to one level up.
If her smoke alarm didn't go off, she might not have woken up. Smoke alarms are a must. Everyone should have them. The worst fires are usually in a case where people haven't had smoke alarms on.
It's another good save. Not feeling real well. Fish salad.
Dino has been fighting an upset stomach all night.
4:30 plus a fish salad might have been a bit dodgy. Not feeling the best. Slightly overheating.
But in true fiery form, he holds out until the job is done. At Liverpool, Dan's about to demonstrate it's not always possible to soldier on.
So, however, because it's a technical injury, he has to go to hospital in the ambulance.
With the doors off both vehicles at Liverpool's two-car accident, it's time for the delicate extraction of the patients. The driver is first.
What we're going to do, Ravi, do you want something for pain before we move you? We're going to have to put a board underneath you and roll you and we'll drag you out.
We're going to have to go high. Yep. You're right, Ravi. Hang on.
We've got it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
All right, boss. Okay, yep. I've got it.
Every motor vehicle accident I've seen are different. In this job, it's all about learning. You need to deal with that situation at the time and, you know, come back and talk about it and work through different things and, you know, emotions and that's all that trust, that bonding and That's where all that comes from.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Your thoughts are always with, oh, you know, I wonder if they're going to make it still. You know, we've done our best at the job. How are they going to go?
1, 2, 3.
I like being able to be there and help somebody out on their worst day.
Okay, you guys right? So moving up completely on the board. On 3, 1, 2, 3. And stop.
on the board.
Would be 1, 2, 3.
Ravi and Mariana now safely in the care of the Ambos. Thankfully, their injuries are not serious. But now Dan demonstrates that Firies too face risks on the job.
I got my finger jammed in the stretcher.
So Dan caught his finger in the gurney when they lifted it up. He used to have a tetanus shot. But however, because it's a technical injury, he has to go to hospital in the ambulance. Cobby, we're going to restart the pump so that we're available.
We're all going back to the station. I'll go up to the hospital and get Dan.
But B Platoon's night is not over yet.
We're going to another job.
Rescue Pump 8, respond to a bus fire on Heathcote Road at Northern.
Well, the first thing you think of is, are there going to be passengers?
Look out for exposures, tell me if it's starting to go. What about gas as well, boss? It's up the side of the road. So.
You're thinking about saving lives. Are you going to be having to get into the bus while it's alight?
Oh, go past, go past. A little bit more, so we get to the hydrants up ahead.
Next week on Firies, catching the bus before disaster strikes. An alarm, but no response.
You can't see it and it will kill you.
The silent killer.
We need to ventilate down there. Can you bring a fan down over? That's the problem. You need to get an early warning so that you're not breathing in this carbon monoxide and this smoke, because it does kill people quite quickly.